In modern life, we often regard our relationships as an integral part of our daily routine. However, few of us take a moment to reflect on the profound impact these relationships have on our mental health and personal happiness. The quality of our relationships determines our daily joys and sorrows, and is also a crucial factor in our journey towards fulfillment and tranquility in life. Have you ever wondered if ancient philosophy can offer valuable lessons for this modern issue? Today, we will explore the wisdom of Stoicism. This philosophy speaks of resilience and peace in the face of adversity and emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely respect and enrich our lives. Are there signs that your current relationship needs to be reassessed? What if we avoided negative influences and actively chose paths aligned with noble virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance? Let's embark on this journey to uncover 12 clear signs that it's time to evaluate your relationships, possibly even sever them to protect your peace and moral development. Join me as we delve into these critical signs, from lack of respect and negative impacts on mental health to energy depletion and manipulative behavior. This journey is about understanding relationships and leading a more fulfilling and happy life according to the principles of Stoicism. Are you ready? 1. Incompatible values. A conflict of core values between two people can create ongoing tension and discord. Personal values act as a compass guiding our lives, and when these values do not align with those of the people we are close to, harmony becomes difficult. Imagine you highly value honesty and straightforwardness, but the other person frequently lies or distorts the truth. This difference leads to constant arguments and erodes mutual trust and respect. You will find yourself facing situations that make you uneasy and unable to live according to your values. In Stoic philosophy, personal integrity and harmony are crucial. Stoicism teaches that peace of mind comes from living a virtuous life by ethical principles. When your values clash with those of another person, it causes stress and hinders your moral and spiritual growth. We must recognize and confront these incompatibilities to maintain a life aligned with Stoicism. This may require open and honest discussions about each other's values and expectations. If the value gap is too broad and cannot be bridged, it might be time to reconsider the role of this relationship in your life. Recognizing and addressing value conflicts not only helps protect inner harmony, but also helps you live according to your principles and values. 2. Negative impact on mental health. Your mental health can be severely affected by negative relationships. When someone continuously causes anxiety, stress, or depression, it is a clear sign that the relationship is more harmful than beneficial. Think of the times you felt uneasy, stressed, or sad every time you interacted with a particular person. These negative emotions not only lower your quality of life, but also negatively affect your mental health. In Stoic philosophy, maintaining peace and tranquility in the mind is essential. If a relationship continually makes you feel stressed and uneasy, it does not align with this philosophy. Stoicism teaches that our mental health depends more on our inner state than external circumstances. However, this philosophy also emphasizes protecting oneself from negative influences. When you realize a relationship is damaging your mental health, it's time to reassess whether it is genuinely worth maintaining. We cannot fully control what happens around us, but we can control how we react and deal with it. If a relationship consistently brings negative feelings, consider setting clear boundaries or even distancing yourself to protect your peace and mental health. 3. Continuous lack of respect. Respect is the most critical factor in any relationship, from friendships and romantic relationships to work relationships. When respect is lacking, the foundation of the relationship becomes shaky and leads to a breakdown. Imagine you always listen to and value the other person's opinions, giving them attention and politeness. But in return, you receive only disdain, being ignored or mocked. Disrespectful words or actions hurt your self-esteem and break the trust and connection between you two. In Stoic philosophy, respect is about fair treatment and honoring each individual's value and dignity. Faced with continuous disrespect, not only violates the principle of fairness, but also derails your ethical path. To maintain a life according to Stoicism, we must recognize and address these disrespectful relationships. If, after efforts to communicate and remedy the situation, respect is still not restored, it might be time to reconsider the role of this relationship in your life. 4. Continuous exhaustion. A perfect relationship not only brings joy but also replenishes your energy. When you consistently feel drained after each interaction, it is a clear sign that the relationship is depleting your energy. Think of the times you felt tired after spending time with a specific person. Conversations or activities with them do not bring excitement, but leave you feeling physically and mentally worn out. This is an inconvenience and a sign of an unhealthy relationship. According to Stoic philosophy, maintaining and using inner energy wisely is very important. Stoicism emphasizes that we should protect our energy and avoid relationships that deplete it without offering any replenishment. If a relationship leaves you feeling drained, it is a signal to reassess. To live by Stoicism, we must recognize energy-draining relationships and find ways to address them. This may include setting more explicit boundaries, having frank discussions about your feelings, or even creating distance if necessary. Protecting your energy balance helps you live a healthier and more balanced life and helps maintain peace of mind. 5. Any form of abuse. Abuse, whether physical, mental, or verbal, is entirely unacceptable in any relationship. It not only causes direct harm but also leaves deep and lasting psychological wounds. Imagine being in a relationship where the other person frequently abuses you, whether through derogatory words, violent behavior, or psychological control. These actions make you feel threatened, cause you to lose confidence, and destroy your self-esteem and ability to feel happiness. Continuous abuse is the clearest sign that this relationship is harmful and cannot be sustained. In Stoic philosophy, protecting self-respect and peace of mind is paramount. Stoicism does not require us to endure wrongful and unjust behavior. On the contrary, this philosophy encourages us to uphold our dignity and protect ourselves from adverse impacts. To maintain an ethical and harmonious life, we must recognize and confront abusive behavior. Addressing abuse requires courage and determination. This may include seeking support from friends, family, or professionals, setting clear boundaries, and, if necessary, distancing yourself from the relationship to protect your safety and mental health. Upholding your dignity and safeguarding your peace of mind helps you live according to Stoic principles and lays the foundation for a healthy and happy life. 6. Lack of trust. Trust is vital in any relationship, from friendships and colleagues to family members. When trust is lacking, the relationship becomes shaky and prone to collapse, as trust is the glue that binds individuals together. Imagine you always strive to keep promises and be honest with the other person, but in return, they constantly lie or hide the truth. This breaks trust and creates an environment full of suspicion and insecurity. Each time you are deceived, you feel a part of your trust shattered, making you increasingly cautious and lacking a sense of security in the relationship. According to Stoic philosophy, trust is closely related to the virtues of fairness and honesty. We must build and uphold trust in our relationships to maintain an ethical life. When trust is lacking, it causes stress and hinders your personal and spiritual development. To live according to Stoic principles, we must identify and address relationship trust issues. This may require frank discussions about feelings and expectations from both sides. If trust cannot be restored after these efforts, it might be time to reconsider the role of that relationship in your life. Maintaining trust helps protect inner harmony and ensures you live according to your values and principles. 7. Manipulation. Manipulation in relationships is a serious and subtle problem. It can manifest in various forms, from controlling thoughts and actions to creating guilt or deceiving your emotions. Manipulation distorts perception and erodes your ability to make correct decisions. Imagine someone making you feel guilty whenever you don't follow their wishes or frequently distorting the truth to control your behavior and thoughts. These actions not only cause psychological harm, but also make you lose self-control and confidence. When you realize that the other person frequently uses manipulative tactics, it's a clear sign that the relationship needs to be evaluated. According to Stoic philosophy, seeking truth and living honestly is core to an ethical life. Manipulation distorts reality and prevents you from living according to your values. Stoics believe we need to maintain autonomy and self-control in all relationships. When you are manipulated, you are deprived of your ability to judge rationally and correctly. We must identify and confront manipulative behavior to live according to Stoic principles. This may include setting clear boundaries, having frank discussions about your feelings, and, if necessary, creating distance from the manipulator to protect your peace and personal integrity. Maintaining autonomy and living honestly helps you maintain peace of mind and ensures you live according to Stoic principles. 8. Lack of mutual growth or support. A good relationship brings joy and motivates you to become a better version of yourself. When there is a lack of mutual support and growth, the relationship becomes stagnant and can be more harmful than beneficial. Imagine a relationship where the other person never encourages you to pursue your dreams or supports you when facing difficulties. You feel stuck, unable to progress or learn anything new. A relationship that does not promote personal growth makes you feel dissatisfied and waste your potential. According to Stoic philosophy, personal growth and mutual support are essential to living an ethical and fulfilling life. Philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus often emphasize the importance of cooperation and support in relationships. When a relationship lacks mutual growth and support, it hinders the progress and happiness of both parties. To maintain a life according to Stoic principles, we must identify and address relationships that do not promote growth and support. This may include having frank discussions about expectations and needs from both sides, finding ways to encourage mutual growth, or even reconsidering the role of the relationship if change is not possible. Mutual growth and support help you achieve personal goals and strengthen the foundation of the relationship, creating a harmonious and fulfilling life. 9. Lack of concern for personal needs. Respecting each other's needs and boundaries is crucial in any relationship. When someone continually ignores or disregards these needs, the relationship becomes imbalanced and strained. Imagine you always try to understand and meet the other person's needs, but they show no concern for your feelings and desires. They frequently overstep boundaries, make decisions without consulting you, or fail to acknowledge and respect what you need. This lack of concern makes you feel undervalued and breaks the relationship's trust and connection. According to Stoic philosophy, respect and fairness are core virtues. Stoicism teaches us to treat others respectfully and fairly while protecting our self-respect and peace of mind. When someone continually ignores your needs, it causes dissatisfaction and derails your ethical path. To maintain a life according to Stoic principles, we need to identify and address relationships that lack concern for personal needs. This may include frank discussions about feelings and expectations, setting clear boundaries, and rebuilding mutual respect. If, after these efforts, the lack of concern continues, it might be time to reconsider the role of that relationship in your life. Respecting personal needs helps protect harmony and balance in the relationship and ensures you live according to your values and principles. 10. Destructive communication. Communication is a crucial bridge in any relationship. When communication becomes harmful and destructive, it hurts emotions and breaks the connection between two people. Think of times when you were criticized, ridiculed, or humiliated by someone you trusted. These words and actions hurt you and make you lose trust and respect for them. When communication becomes a tool to harm instead of build, the relationship will gradually become tense and unstable. According to Stoic philosophy, communication should reflect virtues such as fairness, kindness, and wisdom. Stoicism teaches that our words should be constructive, encouraging, and supportive of others. When communication becomes negative, it not only causes harm but also goes against the ethical principles of Stoicism. We must identify and improve negative relationship communication patterns to maintain a life according to Stoic principles. This may include practicing active listening, having frank discussions about feelings and expectations, and finding ways to rebuild respect and trust. If, after these efforts, destructive communication continues, it might be time to reconsider the role of that relationship in your life. Constructive communication helps protect harmony and connection in the relationship and ensures you live according to your values and principles. 11. Continuous selfish behavior. Balance and fairness are essential in any relationship, from friendships to romantic relationships or colleagues. When someone always puts their interests first, the relationship becomes unbalanced and unsustainable. Imagine you always strive to help and support the other person, but in return, they only think about themselves, never caring about your needs and desires. These selfish behaviors not only make you feel exploited, but also make you feel unappreciated. A relationship where you must constantly give without receiving anything will soon become exhausting and unbalanced. In Stoic philosophy, fairness and generosity are core virtues. Stoicism teaches that a healthy relationship requires reciprocity, where both parties share and support each other. When someone is always selfish and unwilling to give, it breaks the balance and weakens the relationship's ethical foundation. We must identify and address continuous selfish behavior to maintain a life according to Stoic principles. This may include frank discussions about feelings and expectations from both sides, setting clear boundaries, and encouraging reciprocity. If, after these efforts, selfish behavior continues, it might be time to reconsider the role of that relationship in your life. Balance and fairness help protect harmony in the relationship and ensure you live according to your values and principles. 12. Lack of mutual accountability. Mutual accountability in a relationship is a valuable virtue and a core element in building and maintaining trust and respect. When one party is unwilling to take responsibility for their actions, it can cause dissatisfaction and continuous conflict. Imagine you always try to acknowledge your mistakes and do everything to make amends, but in return, the other person never admits their faults or takes responsibility. They often blame circumstances or others and never accept that they might be wrong. This lack of accountability not only makes you feel undervalued, but also weakens the foundation of the relationship. According to Stoic philosophy, accountability is essential to fairness and integrity. Stoicism teaches that we must take responsibility for our actions and treat others fairly and respectfully. When someone is unwilling to take responsibility, it not only causes conflict but also hinders both parties' moral and personal development. To maintain a life according to Stoic principles, we must identify and address relationships lacking mutual accountability. This may include frank discussions about expectations and responsibilities from both sides, setting clear standards for behavior, and finding ways to rebuild trust. If the lack of accountability continues after these efforts, it might be time to reconsider the role of that relationship in your life. Mutual accountability helps protect harmony and trust in the relationship and ensures you live according to your values and principles. Conclusion. In the journey towards happiness and fulfillment, the quality of relationships plays a crucial role. Healthy relationships bring joy and help you grow and live according to your values. However, when faced with negative signs such as lack of respect, negative impact on mental health, value conflicts, continuous exhaustion, manipulation, lack of trust, abuse, lack of support and growth, selfish behavior, destructive communication, lack of concern for personal needs, and lack of mutual accountability, you need to reassess and evaluate these relationships. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of fairness, respect, and responsibility in all relationships. These principles help protect peace of mind, shape how we treat others, and build an ethical and harmonious life. Do not hesitate to confront issues in your relationships. Have frank discussions, set boundaries, and seek ways to improve the situation. If, after these efforts, the relationship still does not bring satisfaction and harmony, it might be time to reconsider its role in your life. Remember, maintaining healthy relationships and eliminating negative ones helps you live according to your values and brings true peace and happiness. Start taking action today to build a strong and meaningful network of relationships that help you confidently move forward to a better and more fulfilling life.